Hi, this is Miss Belaski with a special message for you. I'm so glad to see you all at school today. This week is National School Counseling Week. One of our jobs as school counselors is to help students do their best to attend school every day. Every learning minute is so important, and we don't want you to miss out on any learning opportunity. I'm going to read you a short story about a little bear who didn't know the importance of going to school. Little Brown Bear Won't Go to School by Jane Dyer. I won't go to school, announced Little Brown Bear. Don't be silly, said Mama Bear. Every little bear goes to school. Now finish your breakfast. You and Papa don't go to school, said Little Brown Bear. We're not little, said Mama Bear. Besides, says Papa Bear, we have jobs. I want a job, said Little Brown Bear. Your job is to go to school, said Mama Bear as she handed him his school bag. Our job is to go to work, said Papa Bear. So off we go. When they reached the school, Little Brown Bear waved goodbye to Papa Bear and blew Mama Bear a kiss. As he turned to go inside, he smelled pancakes smothered with baked butter and maple syrup. Instead of going inside, he tiptoed past his classroom and went next door to Miss Flo Diner. Why aren't you in school? Asked the cook. I'm looking for a job, said Little Brown Bear. Said the cook. Can you take orders? Oh, yes, said Little Brown Bear. The cook handed him a pad of paper. Go to the first booth and find out what they want. Little Bear did just that and handed the order to the cook. I can't read this, shouted the cook. Well, I don't know how to write, explained Little Brown Bear. Little Brown Bear continued down the road until he spotted some beavers. They looked very busy. I'm looking for a job, Little Brown Bear said. We can always use another paw, said one beaver. Little Brown Bear got right to work. He sawed and he hammered. But no matter how hard he tried, his wall always looked crooked. Little Brown Bear decided to head back to town. Soon he came to a shop with the door ajar. He poked his head in and said, I'm looking for a job. A sheep looked up and asked, What do you know about knitting? Everything, said Little Brown Bear. He had watched Mama knit many times. Lovely, said the sheep. I need help with these scarves. Little Brown Bear picked up the wool and the needles and tried to knit, but instead he became more and more tangled in the yarn. Oh dear, maybe you could try the barber shop next door, she suggested. Little Brown Bear went to the barber shop. He took a deep breath and said, I'm looking for a job. The barber gave Little Brown Bear a comb and told him to get to work. Little Brown Bear combed and sniffed and buzzed. Then he handed the lion a mirror to admire his work. Roar! What have you done? Asked the lion. Oops, said Little Brown Bear. Little Brown Bear ran as fast as he could until he found himself right back at school. He wondered what his friends were doing, so he peeked in the window. That looks like fun, he thought. He tiptoed into the classroom and sat down at an empty table. The teacher came over to him and said, I'm glad you're here. I have a job for you. Oh no, thought Little Brown Bear. Your job is to be a student. We're going to learn how to write, said the teacher. Will you please hand out the paper? I can do that, said Little Brown Bear. The end. Thank you for listening. I'm so glad you are here, ready to learn. Keep up the excellent attendance.